This episode is brought to you by freedadcourse.com. You are always one conversation away from changing your life, and the power of hello is something that I subscribe to every single day, and I'm always saying hello to new people everywhere I go. Increasing your opportunity, increasing your connection, and getting access to the solutions to the problems that you are facing, whether you're on active duty or just beginning your veteran transition or even transitioning out for 20 years. On the other side of hello are the solutions that you're looking for. Again, head on over to freedadcourse.com. Get your 5-episode audio course to create more connection, create more friendships, and get back to living the life that you're trying to design. This past week, the Department of Defense released the names of the 13 service members that didn't come home. Listening and watching all the different news coverage, observing posts that people share, hearing these stories of these service members and what was left unfinished, knowing that one of them was going to be a dad for the first time. So many stories that are unfinished are ones that remind me and reassure that this message that I've been delivering over these last 3 weeks is that for the ones that didn't come home, it's up to us, the ones that did, to make sure that their sacrifice, that unfinished business, that unfinished connection to their kids continues on. Because that is how we honor and make sure that every sacrifice for a mom or dad that didn't come home is never forgotten. Please reach out if this week has been hard. It's been hard on me. It's been hard on many of my fellow veterans. I've had several veterans check in on me. I've checked in on several veterans myself. Keep reaching out. If you've been listening to the podcast, you won't see this advice as surprise. If this is your first time here, I want you to remember we were never wired to do life alone. We were always meant to do life with others, in the comfort of other people, so that when life got hard, like these last few weeks, we knew our support network that we could lean back on. And I would like to memorialize the 13 names of those service members so that anybody finding this episode in the future will always remember and pause for a brief moment to reflect on these 13 names then come home. Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Darren T. Hoover, 31, of Salt Lake City, Utah. Marine Corps Sergeant Johanny Rosachardo, 25, of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Marine Corps Sergeant Nicole L. G., 23, of Sacramento, California. Marine Corps Corporal Hunter Lopez, 22, of Indio, California. Marine Corporal Dagan W. Page, 23, of Omaha, Nebraska. Marine Corps Corporal Humberto A. Sanchez, 22, of Logansport, Indiana. Marine Corps Lance Corporal David L. Espinozo, 20, of Rio Bravo, Texas. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Jared M. Schmitz, 20, of St. Charles, Missouri. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Riley J. McCollum, 20, of Jackson, Wyoming. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Dylan R. Marilola, 20, of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Karen M. Nicoy, 20, of Norco, California. Navy Hospitalman Maxton W. Sovic, 22, of Berlin Heights, Ohio. Army Staff Sergeant Ryan C. Noss, 23, of Corryton, Tennessee. These 13 names didn't get to come home. We did. On this Friday, I want you to honor the gift that they gave us to come home and be connected with our families on a daily basis by finding a way to connect with your family. Last week, I took my own podcast advice and went on a trip with my kids when I was unsure of what to do. And it felt great honoring the news and the sadness of these 13 service members and doing the only thing that we can do in hard times like this. Show up and be dad. Because we get to and they don't. We'll be back again on Monday for our interview show. We are coming back, firing in the barrel. I'm excited. We're going to get going to great places here. We got some great interviews lined up. And I'll be back again with you guys on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Find some way to remember these 13 service members, and we'll talk soon.